to Imani Guest Houses, your perfect home away from home. Our spacious guest rooms are designed to provide you with ultimate comfort and relaxation, complete with hot showers and free Wi-Fi. Enjoy mouth-watering meals served in our charming dining area with friendly staff at your service. Rest assured that your vehicle is safe and secure with our ample on-site parking space. Unwind in the serene outdoor terrace while enjoying the scenic surrounding, and our friendly staff is always on hand to ensure your stay is nothing short of amazing. Located along Webuye Kitale Road opposite St. Joseph's Boys High School and 1 kilometer from the Kitale Airstrip, it is uniquely located at Imani Radio Ministry Campus near the airstrip and highway. Contact us on 0796 035561 or 0713 093354. Book your stay at Imani Guest Houses today. Welcome to Imani Guest Houses, your perfect home away from home. Our spacious guest rooms are designed to provide you with ultimate comfort and relaxation, complete with hot showers and free Wi-Fi. Enjoy mouth-watering meals served in our charming dining area with friendly staff at your service. Rest assured that your vehicle is safe and secure with our ample on-site parking space. Unwind in the serene outdoor terrace while enjoying the scenic surrounding, and our friendly staff is always on hand to ensure your stay is nothing short of amazing. Located along Webuye Kitale Road opposite St. Joseph's Boys High School and 1 kilometer from the Kitale Airstrip, it is uniquely located at Imani Radio Ministry Campus near the airstrip and highway. Contact us on 0796 035561 or 0713 093354. Book your stay at Imani Guest House.
Greetings to everyone tuned in from different locations. We sincerely appreciate your viewership on Imani Television, the leading channel dedicated to matters of faith and Jesus Christ. I trust that you had a delightful day and a blessed one. Welcome to News Hour for today, the 11th of October 2023, and the International Day of the Girl Child. We have an extensive lineup in our bulletin this evening, covering various regions and aspects of the country, all tailored up for you. But before we delve into the stories, don't forget to stay connected with us on social media. Follow us on Facebook and YouTube at Imani Television for additional updates. Now, let's move on to our top stories.
I find it important to share this context with you, and especially with the graduates. If anyone told you, young people standing before me today, that your job is a routine occupation, we have
have to ensure that every interaction with Mwananchi is marked by timeliness, credible information, and a genuine understanding to the needs and concerns of the respective individuals. The motivation for this program
tutatumia mbinu zetu zote kuchukua hizo bunduki kwa lazima, by force. We are giving them 1 week to surrender the firearms they have illegally.
Na tulikuwa tumeshindwa hii matangi itatoka wapi, na wakati IG wamefika na wameleta 2 tanks, tumeshukuru sana.
I've ended up making decisions in court not to be the right decisions, because in some instances you'll find the widow is left with 2 girls and maybe a boy, or maybe girls only, or maybe boys only. But when it comes to the chief, they only recognize the boy child.
Now, welcome to the broadcast. My name is Barasa SAENYI, and Phyllis Miriko Arunga is our sign language interpreter. President William Ruto has presided over today at the Kenya Forest Service pass-out parade at Gilgil, Nakuru County, mentioning that the bottom-up economic transformation agenda is to reduce emission by 32%, that is carbon emission by 32% by the year 2030. On the other hand, President William Ruto ordered the immediate dismissal of forest managers and 23 rangers who have been involved in corruption. Ruto also directed that the officials be taken to court over their illegal dealings. The 23 forest officers and the rangers are under investigation by the DCI officers over complicity in forest destruction, corruption, dereliction of duty, and incompetence. Let's watch.
Kufuzu kwa askari wetu watakaotusaidia katika upanzi.
I find it important to share this context with you, and especially with the graduates. If anyone told you, young people standing before you today, that your job is a routine occupation, they are very mistaken. You enter our national economic transformation equation as the people's trustees and guarantors of fundamental constitutional mandates and custodians of our forest value chain, which comprises critical resources and essential community assets. Our lives and livelihoods depend on the protection and sustenance of our biodiversity and the mitigation of climate change. You are therefore expected to be drivers of our national landscape and ecosystem restoration program and lead our organizations, communities, and especially the young people in making sure that our ambition to grow 15 billion trees by 2030 is actualized.
All right. Away from that, just a week after President William Ruto made changes to his cabinet, the displaced ministers have officially handed over those offices and dockets to their colleagues. Minister of the Cabinet Secretary for Public Service Moses Kuria has handed over the responsibilities of the Ministry of Industry and Commerce to CS Rebecca Miano, while Miano has appointed Penina Malonza in the Ministry of East Africa Communities and Arid Areas. Alfred Mutua has been handed over the Ministry of Tourism, and Penina Malonza, who will now be responsible for community issues and ASAL, that is arid and semi-arid areas. Let's watch. Now I'm informed that that story will be ready in a short while. And moving forward, Environment Cabinet Secretary Soipan Tuya has initiated legal proceedings against her husband Stephen Saibulu, accusing him of physical and emotional abuse. She is seeking a protection order that encompassed herself, her children, and domestic workers. Furthermore, CS2 is pursuing custody of her 2 children and is requesting 525,000 Kenyan shillings to cover their living expenses. The cabinet secretary alleges that her husband has not fulfilled his responsibility to provide for their children and has been involved in incidents characterized by violence, abuse, and infidelity, and that she had assumed the role of the primary caregiver, ensuring that their children's essential needs such as food, shelter, education, and clothing were met. Let's watch. All right, away from that, Education Cabinet Secretary Ezekiel Machogu has affirmed the government's commitment to supplying financial and food support to schools in arid regions. This initiative aims to boost students' attendance and enhance national examination performance. During the launch of a school feeding program set to benefit more than 500 schools, CS Machogu guaranteed that his ministry would oversee the efficient allocation of funds for this purpose. He also emphasized that the government would work in partnership with development organizations to ensure that all boarding schools in arid and semi-arid areas have access to sufficient food resources. Let's watch.
As far as teachers are concerned, we have been with the governor and the other local leaders in Mandera Teachers College, and I'm sure that it is only a question of a very short time that we will be able to experience the kind of shortage we have, but in the very near future we should be sufficient as far as teachers are concerned, and there will be proper teaching in our schools. But I assure you that now that we will do our very best to ensure that you are running in a conducive environment for you.
Now, Interior Principal Secretary Dr. Raymond Omolo held a meeting with top security officials, including coordinators and county commanders. During the meeting, he stated that the government is making every effort to ensure that the police officers receive the necessary equipment to carry out their duties effectively. Omolo urged management officials to collaborate with the public to gather timely information and address security issues that affect the local population in their areas of jurisdiction. Let's watch.
That we have purposely chosen to undertake, knowing that the dividends to be obtained will greatly transform public service delivery. The government is focused towards ensuring a visible change in Gaos, and as such, it is imperative that we empower our officers with the tools and insights they need to excel in their roles. This is the purpose of this reorientation program, and its objectives are to capacitate our officers to offer effective, efficient, and responsive services. We have to ensure that every interaction with Mwananchi is marked by timeliness, credible information, and a genuine understanding to the needs and concerns of the respective individuals. The motivation for this program is also grounded on the fact that the government has been reorganized and there are renewed ways of doing things. First, the government is progressively accelerating the implementation of visionary blueprint on socioeconomic empowerment and inclusive prosperity under the bottom-up economic transformation agenda. A better understanding of the plan and its impact is thus a definite requirement amongst.
All right, now moving forward, a number of chiefs in Migori County have blamed the land registrar's office for delaying land inheritance cases, while the number of people with land inheritance cases is increasing. The chiefs spoke at an event to sensitize the public about land inheritance organized by the Office of the Women Representative in Migori County, Fatuma Mohammed. The women representative claimed that officers are collaborating with some fraudsters who deliberate or debilitate the inheritance process.
That would help anyone who wants to acquire a title deed. Majority of the chiefs did not know the right channel. Some of their letters have ended up making decisions in court not to be the right decisions, because in some instances you'll find the widow is left with 2 girls and maybe a boy, or maybe girls only, or maybe boys only. But when it comes to the chief, they only recognize the boy child.
Issues of injustice and access to justice are not issues that are given to a given county. They are issues that afflict people everywhere. So I was happy to come here and share my experience, first as a lawyer, secondly as a second-term member of parliament, and how we've also endeavored to...
All right, from Migori County we head to Kakamega County, where IG Sacco, functioning under corporate social responsibility, has distributed beds and water tanks to Daisy Special School in Kakamega for children living with disabilities. Following the congestion in both boys and girls dormitories, that's where the initiative took place. Daisy principal has called both parents and guardians to accept and love their children despite the challenges that they have.
Tumefikia kiwango cha kuhitaji water tanks, na tulikuwa tumeshindwa hii matangi itatoka wapi. Na wakati IG wamefika na wameleta 2 tanks, tumeshukuru sana. Lakini sasa hivi tuko na vitanda, tunaenda kuweka pale alafu tuweze
Now, back to our home county in Trans Nzoia. Women in Trans Nzoia County are taking steps to improve coffee farming with the goal of stimulating the county's economy. These women have seen increased income levels compared to previous years when their primary focus was domestic work. This initiative is revitalizing the coffee sector in the county. Let's watch what went down.
As we all know, penye mama yuko chakula ni nyingi, penye mama yuko hakuna mtoto atalala njaa. So what tunafanya, tuna encourage wa mama wengine tushikane ili to create volume. There is demand ya kahawa ya wamama huko nje.
Hapa value addition kuna ile roasting of coffee, marketing, ambapo napata kuwa kina mama na youths ndio wanaelewa, wanaweza shawishi watu katika mambo ya kununua kahawa.
Tuna celebrate kwa kupata nafasi ya kushiriki katika upanzi wa kahawa kwa mapato yake pia, na kupiko managers kukuwa wale tunasimamia kahawa pamoja. We partner in terms of exporting, we partner in terms of farm inputs, we partner in terms of muganda, you know, we go helping each other to prune, we go help, you know, wamama ndio hufanya kazi mingi kwa shamba.
Jamii yote inainuka, watoto wanapata masomo, mazao zinatumika kikamilifu vile inafaa.
And they are very, very determined to grow. And this group of women we have seen in the North Rift are an example of such kind of women who are gathering together to share ideas.
Now listen to this. The government has deployed police officers to man schools along the Takwel belt ahead of the national exams after a number of schools closed indefinitely over sporadic attacks by bandits. Deputy County Commissioner Wycliffe Munanda is urging communities living in the region to bury their differences and allow their children to learn together. He has also assured the local residents that the government is committed to combating cattle rustling and banditry.
Tuko na wanafunzi sahi, wanafunzi hawaendi shule. Wako na 1 month sahi hawajasoma. Nani atatusomesha watoto? Tunasomesha watoto ama inakuwa ni ya vita?
Tutatumia mbinu zetu zote kuchukua hizo bunduki kwa lazima, by force. We are giving them 1 week to surrender the firearms they have illegally.
Tutaandaa mikutano kadhaa na our counterparts upande ule wa Turkana ili kuhakikisha kwamba eneo hili inakuwa na amani ya kutosha.
All right, now in other news, these are international news. The Gaza Strip's single operational power plant has now run out of fuel amid an ongoing complete siege by Israel, which is no longer sending its own supplies to the region and its over 2 million inhabitants. The death toll is rising in Israel and the Gaza Strip as missiles rain down and hostilities rage for a 5th day on Wednesday. Israeli military said it is amassing troops near the Gaza Strip as part of its response following a brutal multi-pronged attack from Palestinian military group Hamas over the weekend. The United States, whose State Secretary Antony Blinken is due to arrive in Israel on Thursday, is discussing a possible humanitarian corridor from the Gaza Strip with Egypt amid UN concerns over damage against civilians. Rippling into the financial sphere, the Israeli crisis would impact the oil markets, a top Russian official has warned. Crude oil prices are typically sensitive to political turbulence in the Middle East, where much of the world's oil production is based. Now that the news from Israel marks and concludes our news coverage for tonight from our news desk. Stay tuned to Imani Television for a more continued experience of spiritual awakening programs, uplifting gospel music and informative updates. I am Barasa SAENYI. Our sign language interpreter is Phyllis Mirikwa Arunga, and on behalf of our dedicated production team, we extend our heartfelt gratitude for tuning in tonight. I wish you a blessed night. See you next week.
Welcome to Imani Digital Learning Center, where endless possibilities await. Are you a student with a passion for journalism and media studies? Look no further. At IDLC School of Journalism and Media Studies, we provide a dynamic and immersive learning experience. From cutting-edge technology to hands-on projects, you'll develop the skills and knowledge to thrive in the ever-evolving world of media. Dream of a career in the captivating world of tourism and hospitality management? Our School of Tourism and Hospitality Management at IDLC offers a getaway to exciting opportunities. With industry-driven curriculum and expert faculty, you'll gain the expertise and confidence needed to excel in this thriving field. Seeking a deeper understanding of theology and divinity? At IDLC School of Theology and Divinity, we provide a nurturing environment for spiritual growth and intellectual exploration. Our dedicated faculty and thought-provoking courses will guide you on a transformative journey. At Imani Digital Learning Center, we believe in hands-on education through internships, industry partnerships, and state-of-the-art facilities. You'll gain real-world experience that sets you apart. Our supportive community and vibrant campus life ensures a well-rounded education. Join us at Imani Digital Learning Center and unlock your potential. Discover your passion, chase your dreams, and shape a brighter future. The journey begins at IDLC. Contact Contact us today to embark on your educational adventure at Imani Digital Learning Center. Together, let's create a path to success. You can find us nestled in the heart of Kitale at our convenient location within Imani Radio, just across from St. Joseph's Boys High School. To get in touch with us, simply reach to us at 0741 978 177, 0741 978 177, or 0742 951 379.